Hey guys, what's happening? So we are doing a supplemental tonight of Fistful of Bourbon. Tony, do me a favor, tell me about Fistful of Bourbon because I don't know anything about it.
So let's start with this, right? So if I were to make a fist,
Right?
Right.
A fist.
how many fingers are in a fist?
I got 5.
5.
Right.
Right. Most people have 5.
I got.
Some of the people that
Wait a minute, I got 4.
some people
No,
in
I'm
a
only
circus will have 6. But most people, we have 5.
We have
right?
5, right? Yep.
So Fistful of Bourbon is actually, it's kind of a fun story. They pride themselves on over 100 years of whiskey blending knowledge. Now, if you look at their history, a lot of that had to do with they were blending Scotch whiskeys.
Okay.
So they've been blending Scotch whiskeys since the 1800s.
Wow.
But
It's a long time.
it is. It's well over 100 years. But a lot of their knowledge
Almost
came,
as old as you, but not
I
quite.
mean, pretty close. But I look great for my
You
age.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would never guess how old I am.
Agreed.
If you do, you're wrong.
Right.
Unless you're under, then you're right.
Correct.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. So back to the bourbon. They do get a lot of knowledge because they used bourbon barrels to finish some of their Scotch whiskey. So,
Okay. So can I just say that I have seen this on the shelves multiple times and I've passed on it. You know, it's $24, something like that, and I was like, how good can that actually be?
so I gotta
I'm
say,
just
like
saying.
the label looks like a college kid was trying for an art project. And he stayed up
Yeah.
really late and just kind of came up with something last minute. So it's not super creative. So I can understand why it doesn't grab your attention on the shelf.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
when you read the story behind it, so Google is your friend. There's a lot of really, really cool stuff. So the master mixologist
Right. Or blender.
blender.
Right, yeah.
I like mixologist sounds better.
Mixologist is a good term.
Yeah, but the master blender is a girl by the name of Kelsey McKenchie.
McKenchie, right? Something like that.
McKenchie.
All right.
Or McKechnie. McKechnie. That's it.
McKechnie.
So she was studying biological sciences at the University of West Scotland in 2013
Okay.
and decided to go on this journey of, hey, I want to blend I want to have the perfect blend of 5 different whiskeys. So 5 whiskeys, 5 fingers in a fist.
While you're doing that, I am going
Right.
to pour.
That's fine.
Yep.
So here's the 5 fingers that they went looking for. So one whiskey had to be sweet, balanced, and smooth.
All right.
Another one was green and leafy with floral notes.
Okay.
The third was warm spice with hints of nutmeg. You've been on a nutmeg kick lately, so
I
that's,
really
that's
have.
okay.
It's kind of weird.
The fourth was notes of buttery toffee. I mean, I love
Who
butter.
doesn't like? Yeah, I was gonna say, who doesn't like butter and toffee
and
or
then
buttery toffee?
Correct. And then the fifth was hints of cinnamon and licorice. So that was their idea. 5 different whiskeys. Each whiskey had one of those properties. They mixed them all together and came up with
So it's funny.
Fistful of Bourbon.
That's awesome. That's actually really cool. That's a cool backstory.
I think it's cool that a lady came up with this one.
So it's really interesting. I get like a sweet cinnamon on the nose. Maybe like a buttery cinnamon. I've never had buttery cinnamon, so
Me neither, but I get toffee. I do get toffee.
yeah, I get that cinnamon nose.
Well, so here's the funny part. So the nose off the top,
Right.
I got toffee. When I buried my nose in there, I got a light cinnamon, which you have
It's a nutmeg.
graciously taught me. Light cinnamon is nutmeg.
Correct. I like it. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong there.
Wow,
pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's because I taught you that you're wrong.
You did teach me that light cinnamon is nutmeg.
All right, so let's do the Kentucky Chew here. So, I would really like to know what the oldest age of this blend is. I'll tell you why. That has a pretty good mouthfeel.
It
I mean,
It does.
As far as mouthfeel goes, I've had way lighter at 7, 8 years and things like that. So I would be curious to see what the highest of the blend is, year wise.
It did not tell me.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Maybe we can send this to them and they can figure it out. I don't know. It's
That's fun.
So it's pretty good.
So the first taste.
Yeah.
It does taste a little bit almost like a rye.
It does.
Now I know
it's got
I know
like
it's
a spearmint flavor to it.
It does. Well, I think that nutmeg, right? So nutmeg is something I typically associate with a rye, right? Baking spice. Then you get those spices that come out of a rye. I mean,
Right.
we haven't done the second taste yet, but the first taste was good.
But I definitely get a spearmint or wintergreen flavor to that,
Which is more common
with a rye.
to a rye.
It definitely is
So
more
I
common
would love
with
to know
a
what
rye.
the mash bill. I mean,
Yeah,
it does say.
I don't know what the mash bill is because there's blend. It's a blend of 5 different bourbons.
Yeah, but it says blends 5 straight bourbon whiskeys, which
Yeah.
means this is still a straight
bourbon.
bourbon whiskey.
Yeah,
Now that doesn't mean that corn's 51%, rye could be 45,
that's true
right?
story.
So,
It's true story.
yeah.
All right, let's give it another taste and see if we get those different rye flavors that we get from a rye, right? I don't know.
I did not.
I didn't get. So I didn't get even the wintergreen or the spearmint out of that second taste.
So I am amazed at the difference between the first and the second taste. The first taste, I'm like, man, this tastes like a rye, nutmeg, spice, baking spices, stuff like that. That second
Way
taste,
more bourbon. Just
tangerine.
yes.
Absolute tangerine. And I do like tangerines. Now I'm even smelling tangerine. Wow, that's good.
It's weird how that
You said
second taste.
$25?
$25 for this, dude. I mean,
Oh, that's a no-brainer.
all day. All day.
Wow. I mean the nose now is like a tangerine peel. That's incredible.
So I make old fashions all the time.
I'm gonna do the Bob Steele. Go
Right?
ahead while you're talking.
So I make old fashions all the time, and I peel from an orange. Right? I do the peel of an orange, and I put that in there. This tastes like a peel from a tangerine instead of an orange.
So,
like it
oh my
has that bitterness or that I can't even explain it.
So, as you were talking, I did the Bob Steele, where you
I'm gonna do that as you're talking.
where you take a sip and you put the tongue to the roof of your mouth, and it just explodes the flavors. So what Glenn described about the peel of a tangerine was 1,000% spot on. So,
Wow.
as he was talking, that was exactly what I was tasting. I don't know those of you out here who like tangerines or not. They are a delicious fruit.
Is that a citrus?
Probably.
Tangerine,
It's like
yeah.
in the orange family.
I'm pretty
they're
sure it's
both
citrus.
orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. We peel them and then eat them. That's
Yeah.
fine. So I got to tell you, if I were to buy a bottle of this, I'm pretty sure every sip I take, I would do the Bob Steele, because that tasted amazing.
I agree with that.
Amazing.
Yeah. It really is. I mean, it's really good.
That's such a cool part about bourbon.
I agree.
You take a sip of one, you taste cherry. You take another one, you get vanilla. You get another one, you get caramel. Then you get tangerine. Then you get orange. Then you get, apricot.
And like I said,
spearmint.
I have bypassed this multiple times, and I regret that now.
I'm
I
just
really
gonna say,
do.
Like, the next time I'm in the store, which could be tomorrow,
Right?
I'm not gonna walk past that one without buying it.
No.
That's for $25.
No, you can't. You cannot.
That's really good.
You really. This is one you should have on your shelf.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you should have this on your shelf.
And you know what? Like, I know I've seen this before, and I'm like, that looks like a kid's bottle.
Exactly. It looks like.
Or maybe I have indirectly looked at it and said, $25, it can't be good.
Mm-hmm.
Where that's not fair, right? So other ones,
I've done that.
what's that one? Old Tub, right? So
Old Tub, $16.99.
We live in Pennsylvania. Old Tub right now is on sale in Pennsylvania liquor stores for $16.99.
Yeah.
And it's
phenomenal.
It's a good
And
bourbon.
I've seen it. You know what? It's really funny.
I've seen it for $30.
I've seen it for $49.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's just stupid.
Well,
That's
it's
just
only
stupid.
it's only stupid because we know we can get it for 17.
Right.
Right?
It's exactly
If
right.
if Pennsylvania sold it for 30,
People would probably buy it for their 30.
40 wouldn't be that bad, right?
Yeah.
So
Fistful
anyhow,
of Bourbon.
really good.
Actually is really, really good. I'm very, very surprised and pleasantly surprised at how good this is.
So me too, and I would look for other varieties from them as well.
So, all right, guys. So there you have it. Fistful of Bourbon. That's a thumbs up for me.
Oh, absolutely. Go buy that one.
Yeah. So see you next time, and we'll do another supplemental tasting.
Yeah, I mean, there's
I don't know.
plenty of bourbons out there. We'll just
Absolutely.
find one and taste it, or you guys tell us what do you want to know what it tastes like,
Yeah.
right? Say, hey guys, I'd love to know what Elmer T. Lee tastes like, or Eagle Rare, or Horse Soldier, whatever. I'm just reading off Glenn's wall, by the way. Old Fitzgerald, Blade & Bow, New Riff. You want me to keep going? There's a lot of bottles up there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. There are a lot of bottles, but I don't like to read. Tell us what you want us to taste, and we'll do a supplemental and go from there.
Sounds good.
Have a great night.
All right.